Yeah, my people, it's your boy Frigate TV, and I'm here with Ebitoro.
Hello.
We have a lot of topics to bring to you guys. Ebi, I'd like you to introduce yourself as well.
Hi, I'm Ebitoro. That's my nickname. I'm showbiz promoter, general entertainment guy.
Mhm.
Live here in the Philippines, and it's great to be a part of this show. It's been a long time coming, and I'm happy to be here. I hope you guys enjoy this episode.
Thank you so much. Let me add to it. He was the guy. He was the person that brought Wandy to the Philippines. So if you don't know, no, say shout out to Ibitoro. He did a great job, big
Thanks,
time.
everybody.
He's the biggest entertainer in Philippines. So let's go back to business, Ibi. Now there's this influx of Africans here in the Philippines, especially
Mm.
Nigerians. Migration is allowed everywhere in the world. And what do you think about this influx? Because we know most times for the past couple of months, we've some unpleasant behaviors and things has occurred, which cause to our concern. Or you know,
Mm.
how can we regulate this whole thing? How can we advise our people on how to
Mm.
live modest here in this country?
Very interesting question. I like it. First of all, like you rightly
Yeah,
noted, migration is normal. Migration is part of human existence. So
yeah,
people would naturally move for several reasons, for economic reasons, or um, um, general well-being, or for adventure, or for safety reasons. So yeah, that's it. Um, so you can't stop people from moving,
yeah,
and countries have agreements with other countries based on either visa on arrival, e-visa,
yeah,
um, whatever restrictions or
yeah. The
privileges.
policies, yeah, the
Yeah,
military.
so that's that. However, when you find a few people in some place,
Yeah,
let's say you have 20 people in this particular environment,
yeah,
there's bound to be some form of understanding.
yeah,
Now, when you increase that number to, let's say, 80 people, then there's also going to be understanding, but there's now room for a lot of misunderstanding
yeah,
because naturally there's friction in all human interaction.
yeah.
Even as our people say, tongue and teeth, they fight, but they didn't inside the same mouth.
Yes,
So, as
yes.
far as there's human interaction, there's two people coming together, there's always going to be friction.
Yeah, frictions.
So, now it depends on the level of maturity and understanding that the
Yeah,
people have to manage and handle that interaction and whatever friction and misunderstanding comes out of that.
okay.
So, with regards to this peculiar situation we're in now, yes, there has been some very unpleasant
Encounters.
situations, encounters, um, but it boils down to those who have a better understanding of the environment, of the local population, of the
Yeah,
local environment, to educate and inform those who are just coming in or who do not know
yeah,
how to properly navigate themselves. Because, yeah, the Philippines is naturally a very lovely place. It
yeah,
is, Filipinos are by default, and this is facts, by default, Filipinos are nice.
yeah,
A Filipino is most likely to smile at you even without knowing you just because they have to interact with you.
yeah,
So it's a known fact, it's a globally known fact. But then they're human too.
yeah,
So which means they have the right to to
yeah,
react to whatever situation they find
yeah, yeah,
themselves in.
yeah.
So if you as a foreigner, whether Caucasian or African or
African or
Latino,
whatever,
whatever,
yeah,
if you find yourself in a situation where you have to, let's say when you're in Rome, act like the Romans.
yeah,
If you have to act the fool, just play stupid, play dumb, just to make light of a tense
yeah.
situation. Now that is a problem that some people do not have, maybe because of their lack of understanding or immaturity,
Orientations, or
or
yeah,
yeah, because I'm not going to lie to you. There was a meeting with the
the
Nigerian ambassador,
ambassador,
yeah,
yeah,
recently. It was all geared at getting people to find a for her to get a better country to run as per the Nigerians
yeah,
here.
community,
Yeah,
yeah,
and I'll tell you this: I wasn't there at the meeting; I couldn't make it, but from friends who were invited, I found out that there are very influential, like economically influential, like they're big people Nigerians of great influence in this
In this
country.
country. Yeah, for real.
Like, let's say I knew,
Mm.
or I suspected, or I've heard.
Yeah.
But now, when you now see photos, videos
Mm.
of a meeting you could have been at, but had other things to do,
Yeah.
and then you're like, wow, really? And then they tell you this person. I would love to say, but because I'm not, I don't
Yeah.
want to, I'm not. But
Yes.
what I can say is the biggest telecom provider in this country, the biggest mobile service provider in this country that we all know,
Yeah.
that everybody has that line,
Mm.
the regional head of IT
Yeah.
is a Nigerian.
For real.
And his subsidiary. I did not know until last week.
I hope you guys are
Everybody
listening.
has
I
that
hope
line, the
you
line that we
guys
all have.
are listening. Good.
I did
Go
not know. Everybody has that mobile line. The line everybody you're likely to buy. Head of IT is a Nigerian. And they hired him. He said, I will bring my own personal assistant that I know that I've been working with. And him and his number two, they're
on.
Nigerians. Before Alaska, a confectionery company. Well, I already said name, Alaska, but he's out of the country now. One of the directors in the country, he did a 2-year stint here. He was brought in from Canada. Was a Nigerian. He used to party with us, but he's back to their office in Canada now. And some other people, here. So I was wondering, how come we only get to, so that's what this new ambassador wanted to do, which is bad news sells fast.
Yes.
We all know that. It is, I'm a trained journalist.
Yeah.
Dog bites man, no
No
news.
news.
Man bites dog,
Dog.
that's news. That's one of the most popular lines in journalism.
Yeah.
So, odd, weird, bad news will sell fast. Good news
Doesn't sell.
doesn't sell. Good news, and it speaks to the funny nature of humans.
Yeah. So let me come in now. Now so far so well. What do you think from your views? You've been here for a couple of years. Let me ask, so the audience will be, informed. How long have you been here?
8 years now.
You've been here for 8 years. Now, for these 8 years, looking at the situation of things when you came in, maybe the number of hasn't been this large. The Nigerian community hasn't been this large. And now, looking at it, at a larger,
I like this question.
what do you think is the mechanism we would use or we would have used or we should use to curtail some excesses? Because, where there's good people, there's bad people of the our community.
I'll say this, like I said earlier on, it is not our job to curtail, it is our job to educate. Like our people say, who go hear what, go hear what.
Yes. So which platform are we going to use?
We're using your platform now.
Now, okay, now we're using the platform. We're sending the message. Let me ask you, how would the ambassador help us? Because now, me and you are just UAB, me, Smile. That is the Frigate TV. Now, how can we? Because this has to be collective. What is it going to be in a kind of? Are we going to set seminars? Are we going to set cells?
Okay. Hold on. Let me. I get your question now. Let me just come in. Let me make it easier for you. Embassies all over the world, Nigerian embassies not excluded, have rules they play by.
Yeah.
It is not their job to teach us how to behave.
No.
It is their job to create opportunities within certain frameworks for us to be more at home here. So if we, like what you're doing now, I can assure you that if I put in a word or connect you, someone from the embassy would gladly want to come on your program, your channel, to talk on one or two, issues.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Nobody can. We're foreigners here. We live by the rules of the Philippines. If you live your life according to the rules you've been given by you, fine.
No, I'm coming now. The rules are always there. as a migrant, when you migrate, the rules has always been
When
there.
you're Rome,
Now,
be a Roman.
but how can we talk to our people? Nigerians, how we be. How can we talk to our people? Are we going to use town hall, meetings and
We
all
may
that and
not
talk
be
to the head
we
of?
may not be we may not be able to do all of that as
Yeah.
much as good as your intentions may seem.
Mm.
People would just want to be like, why should I come there to listen to you? Are you gonna give me food? Are you gonna give me money? Man, are you the reason why I'm here? Like, so people would naturally want to act funny. But then again, a platform like this gives the opportunity to for even if it's just snippets. Somebody could just be idle and be like, you know what? Or no, even let me not say idle, scratch that. Let me say somebody could be less busy and say, hey, let me watch this episode and say that, oh, I like it. You know what? Let me recommend it to this person. That's how people have viral moments, viral
Yeah.
videos. Somebody will be like, hey, have you seen this? Have you seen this video? Have you seen, go what? And then there's a learning moment.
Yeah. Ebi, thank you so much for this interview. I wouldn't want it to go so long. We'll have other interviews to make, as in other
Mm-hmm.
topics to bring up here.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to use this medium to talk to our people
Mm-hmm.
and tell them, let us be brotherly. That is
Mm-hmm.
one thing. And let's be friendly to the locals here. This is their country. In your own country, nobody will come to your country to bully you and you
You don't.
accept that.
Yeah.
Whether the person is of your class or below your class. And secondly, we should understand when it comes to relationship that these people, their body counts and ours are not the same. For those that the
Mm-hmm.
female things and all that are also creating another
Tension and
tensions
problem.
out
Yeah.
there. So please let us learn, let us behave. These are areas where we should look at. And in the next topic, we're going to be talking about relationships between our people and Filipinas.
Mm.
Now, aside that, we'll be adding about entertainment, the African entertainment here in this country,
Mm.
to that topic, and it's going to be brief. Also, I will use this medium to also tell town hall, as in unions, town unions here,
Mm-hmm.
that I will, as time goes on, meet with the head of each state or
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I know they have the
There's
Imo
Niger
Union,
Delta, there's
Niger
Imo.
Delta,
Mm.
Anambra, all these unions.
Mm.
I'll be meeting with the heads of the executive to also grant them interviews. With this, we can be able to circulate or
Disseminate
disinformation
information. Yeah.
here in this country. And
True.
also, I will be meeting with the ambassador one of these days to also interview her. And at least with that, our people within the society and the community here in the Philippines will be getting messages
Mm.
directly from her.
Mm-hmm.
That is it. Stay tuned and don't forget to share this and remain blessed.
True.
Ebi, what do you have to say?
I'm just gonna say, it's an honor. I love this. We got to keep it
We
going,
will.
and stay tuned. More to come.
Yeah, be blessed.